Okay, I'm at the Wednesday market, and I'm talking to Randy Britt. And where's your farm located?
Well, it's out in Durham, off Stanford Lane, right by the shores of Butte Creek.
And how many acres?
There's about 5 acres altogether.
Do you farm that all, or keep it under?
It's under cultivation, but I don't produce off all that at one time. That's more than I can handle.
What all do you grow? You're kind of more of a seasonal. In the winter, you don't have that much stuff, right?
Just a sec.
Do you have any money? I only got $4. I forgot I did.
Thanks.
So do you have much winter stuff? Or?
Some years I do, and some years I don't. Depends on how many, how much I get a chance to plant this time of year. So right now I've been picking tomatoes straight for 2 months, and I haven't been doing a lot of planting. But I do have fruit trees out there. I've started this winter. I put in 50 fruit trees, and
well, what varieties?
actually everything's different, and there's about 40 different varieties, and all stone fruit. So cherries, plums, peaches, nectarines, pluots.
So when will they be in production? Another 2 years, probably.
Yeah, I might get a few next year, just to taste, but nothing much to sell. Then a couple years. I guess the plums are a little longer. I'm learning as I go on those.
Yeah. But you've got tomatoes here, eggplant, basil, some beautiful peppers.
And hopefully this winter some carrots if it goes well.
All right.
When I get to work.
All right. Well, thanks.
Sure.
Okay, this is Casa Verde Organic Farm. How long has he been at the market?
We've been at the market for, that's what I worry about, like 6 years or so. My husband and his brother started the farm. They started doing organic greenhouse tomatoes. And it grew into the whole family, buying a bigger piece of property, bigger greenhouse, and now we've moved outside. We have 14 acres outside, but we don't grow 14 acres. We have like a quarter acre outside. And
got a lot of stuff here. Some strange looking tomatoes.
well, they're beautiful tomatoes actually. These are organic heirloom tomatoes. We have black crims, which are like these really dark maroon fleshy tomatoes, and here's a Caspian pea. They're a little hard to tell apart. This one's a little bit better. I don't know. But they're a little less acidic, and they are, someone described them as having kind of a smoky flavor.
Yeah,
They're really
it's amazing how much difference the flavors are between the different varieties.
Definitely.
It's not like between Coke and Pepsi. It's much more
Subtle.
much more distinct, I think, between the different varieties of tomatoes. And so you have your, do you have your winter greenhouse garden started?
We actually started it. We transplanted the tomatoes into the greenhouse about 2 weeks ago. So they're about this tall right now, and 2 months maybe they're going to be producing and ready to be at the market again.
So you'll have some well into the winter.
Yeah, it's a good time to have tomatoes. Nobody else has them. It's really hard to sell organic tomatoes at $2 a pound when you have unorganic tomatoes being sold for like 80 cents, 75 cents a pound.
Not to people who really care.
Yeah, she really cares. She was asking me all kinds of questions about organic.
All right. Well, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Don Cancelosi.
And do you live in Chico now? Or?
Yes, I do.
You used to live in Grass Valley.
Yeah.
And you're involved in the
Setting up the community access television station in Grass Valley. The TV company was, cable company was TCI, and they did a contract with Grass Valley, the city of Grass Valley, and they formed a committee called PEG Committee, Public Education and Government, and then there was a place called nonprofit called St. Joseph's, and they gave us the space to put up the studio, and we ran classes.
So how long ago was that?
Maybe about 3 or 4 years ago.
So
is still going. Yeah, and so then we left a couple of years ago and moved up here to the north. Went to a little community called Hyathon, which is way up in the hills, Trinity Alps. Then came back to Reading, and then we came down here. My wife's going to school.
So have you gotten involved in any of the community access?
No, I called them. I was surprised that the community access here is through the Butte College, and they don't do any. Yeah, they don't do any training. To the public, you go to the college and take the classes.
That's okay.
Which is a shame. It's more fun. It's more fun if you just have people come in.
Did that work pretty good for you up there?
Yeah.
Because the city of Chico had what they call, or still has, community access users group, and for a while they had equipment and stuff in a studio, and they would do training for people that live inside the city limits.
They shut down for lack of interest.
Well, there's quite a bit of problems with it and stuff, but they still offer some grants and stuff for getting things produced.
City of Chico, I got to talk to them. Yeah, we had a lot of troubles too, but that was part of the beauty of it because we were all amateurs and we're all made it up as we go along. We're fighting amongst ourselves, figuring out which direction. Oh, we had Grass Valley Group. They make professional equipment, and they gave us a switcher, like you see in the newsrooms, and so there were several organizations that were producers of professional equipment, and they donated stuff like Graham Patton, I think, was audio. So we had a lot of equipment.
What kind of shows did you put together?
We did some shows of the county, the city. We broadcast before we even had our studio up. We broadcast live from the city council, and then there was a debate for the board of county council. So that was done at the high school, and we had cable feeds at our place, the city council in high school, and we took that great big old switcher over there and set it up and did live broadcasts. That's the first things we had. That was fun. I really liked it. I think I have to go now.
Well, thank you.
Now the TV guy left.
I don't have cable, so I'll never.
So we got a class down here. Tell me a little bit about the project.
Room 16, third grade, Marigold School. This is our, not with these kids, but I bring my third graders every year. This is our 12th annual visit to the farmers market. They bring some money from home and they shop. Also, they fill out a worksheet. One of the things that's really important to me is varietal names, and so they ask what the varietal names are of whatever fruit and vegetable they buy, and then also they fill out the math part of it, saying how much they bought and what it was per pound. They also ask, one of the other things that's important to me, Butte County history and also the community. They also ask the farmers where the produce was grown. And they will get their answers because everybody knows what the variety, all the farmers know what the varietal name is and where it was grown. So it's a real good experience. Plus, it's just fun. It's neat to get out.
So is it just one class here?
Yeah, just my class. A couple other schools have contacted me. They might come in the near future.
And several parents and stuff?
Yeah, we got about 6 parents. Parents love it as much as the kids do. Get some shopping done, plus you get to spend some time with your son or daughter. So. And also we got extra bonus here. The massage guy's giving our kids some massages. Yeah, a happy customer right here. How you doing, Austin?
How was that?
Austin, are you relaxed?
Yeah.
All right, good. And then also we get flowers. Also, say hi to the camera.
Hold my flowers.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Thanks, Richard.
So you must be Tom.
That would be me.
And how long have you been doing your business?
I just started here about 2 months ago.
And so how long have you been coming to the farmers market? Same time?
Since about June. Yeah, that's about right.
And you do this out of your home? You say?
I do it out of my folks' home. Yes, it is. I'm a business that comes to you at your convenience, or as well as I go to I'll go to the other people's house if they want.
What's the charge?
Actually, I'm running a special that ends on Sunday, and where you can get a full hour for $17.50. And if they prepay, they get an additional 10 minutes free. And after Sunday, it'll go back to $35 an hour. I offer free samples of for if they want to kind of see what they're going to get, and that's exactly what I do.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
So have you had any training for this?
Yes, I have. I've trained in Utah for about 14 months.
Is there a specific type of massage?
I do about 10 or 12 different styles, and but I throw them all under one massage. So I do I shouldn't say this, but most therapists focus a lot on the what they do on one side, they do to the other side of the body, as in with certain amounts of training, you can listen to what the body wants, and you know exactly what the body's telling you to do.
So you're not necessarily going by what you're doing is what you're feeling. The body needs. So
you don't sit there and go, well, I did three rubs over here, so I gotta do 3 rubs over here. It's okay. I do a deep tissue over here. Well, this side doesn't seem so seems relaxed. So maybe do a little Swedish massage to it.
All right. So how's it going? Are you
Going
developing?
good. Within a 2-month period, I've established 8 regular clienteles, people that just keep coming back, and I've also am finding new ways to advertise, and I'm having the fruits of the labors from that.
How's coming to the farmers market worked out for you? Is it?
That's where I've been getting my clientele from. It's like today where I've had kids give them a massage, and a couple of the adults are going to have scheduled appointments for Sunday just because they see their kids getting a massage, and so it's coming out real good.
All right. Okay. What's the name of your farm?
Valle.
Valle?
Yeah, Valle's.
And where are you located?
My location is north, the 99 at the Meridian. Yes.
And how many acres do you have out there?
We have probably close to 2 acres.
Do you have a stand out there at the farm, or do you only sell at the market?
Just sell right here. We don't have a stand over there.
And how many markets do you sell at?
We sell, I would say 3 markets. Wednesday here, and Wednesday over the Red Block, and Thursday night in downtown.
What are you pricing? How much are these?
$1 a pound.
Ooh, what are they now?
And this a cucumber.
No, not cucumber. Those are bitter melon.
Okay, Mary, wait,
You don't like those.
she's gonna feed me that for a cucumber.
So how do you prepare those bitter melons? How do you cook them?
This is melon here. Okay, they have a better way to cook. You cut it open, and you take the seed off, you slide and make a stir fry, or you can, also you can cut right here and take the seed off. You make the stuff inside there. You chop some meat and garlic, onion, oil, hot pepper, whatever you like, you put inside this, so you bake until this is soft, and you can eat like that. This thing pretty good.
It's a real pretty fruit.
And also it helps for the people who has the diabetes. Very helpful.
Oh,
Yeah, very good.
well, thanks a lot.
Our neighborhood family, the Kraninskis, have put together a Carroll Avenue Times newspaper, and they were newsletter, and they were in the newspaper this week, the Sunday paper, about their little newsletter, and it's really been lovely for a sense of community and sharing. They have a thing on pets and plants in the neighborhood, and news about sports, who's playing sports and doing what in the neighborhood. And then the family hosted Kraninskis hosted a 4th of July picnic. And I just feel like this newsletter just brought everyone together in our little Carroll Avenue, Park Vista, Estates Drive neighborhood.
So how old are the kids?
The children are 9 and 8, 10 and 12, or 9, 11 and 13, one of those two. And we have a lot of elders in our neighborhood because it's an older neighborhood from the 50s. And then we have some new families moving in. So we had the elder women come and join us and sit for the day, and there were games and activities, and it's just been really nice. So that's been a hit for the summer in our neighborhood.
How many did they print up for the
They
neighborhood?
did one every 2 weeks, all summer long.
For how many homes?
The whole neighborhood. They passed them out, delivered them, got news from everybody.
So they passed
Hi,
out.
baby, who's doing this? Who went there? No. it was really
Oh,
fun.
that's really neat.
So that was Carolyn, Anna, and Xander Kraninski,
All right.
3 superstars. Really excited about my women's health class, and I think body image. Well, many people think body image is a public health issue, and my students are writing letters about their experience as a 6th grader, my women and men, about their body image, and then offering. We study body image and how to fight this low self-esteem, and then we're offering suggestions and health ideas to help 6th graders overcome these messages from from our country and advertising and all that. So these letters are like tearjerkers, and then they are making these collages about of positive images of women, and then the students then write back to my students and also make collages about who they are.
So you're dealing with a specific 6th grade class?
At Chapman. They are so neat, and the collages are cool, and the letters are really powerful and lovely. So I'm very proud of just that communication, because it's hard to get people together, yet at the same time, how can we have a dialogue with each other and share the wisdom? And then there's a senior fitness class at Team Chapman. Then the senior women wrote a letter to my college students about how to appreciate and love our bodies, and they were really sweet and lovely too. So we're trying to go full circle on this one.
All right. That sounds really neat.
Wisdom,
Yeah.
made in Mother Crone, What do you see, the truck? This is my son, Flynn Davis.
He's a star and doesn't know it.
Again, it's just a burden. We need some support here.
CFA?
It's California Faculty Association. We are burned out and tired and
So it's the
working.
part-time? It's not the tenured professors?
No, it's just general work issues, working without a contract, not getting adequate raises, overburdened, a million different things, large classroom size, no release.
So is this also one of the unions that's out at Duke College? Is that what
I think our whole the union statewide for all this teachers is part of a similar union, but we have our own CSU union too. But I don't think it's the same as the Butte College union. But I think we're all under one big union umbrella. Boy, don't put me on the news for that one. I'm a union rep, and I don't even have it down. Environmental health students next week are going to help with the Sacramento River cleanup through adventure outings and AS Recycle to clean up all that beer cans and
So what class is this?
environmental health. And then we're getting involved with the Butte Outdoor School on Butte Creek Outdoor School. We're taking 2 classes of 5th graders from Chapman and doing an outdoor education all-day activity out there with my environmental health students. And then my students are also getting involved with that Butte Environmental Council's cleanup, Creeks of Chico cleanup.
It sounds like it's really community service elements a lot in your classes.
Yes, we have, it's designated a service learning course, so I think environmental health is a great opportunity to do service learning.
Yeah. So how many kids are enrolled in the class?
I have about 35 this semester. So we're pretty excited. There's lots to do in Chico in terms of environmental ed and environmental health. And
How many classes? Are there a lot of classes that have a community service element?
I wonder how many. I think 10 different courses on the campus have been designated service learning courses that we have to have a significant portion of the course designated service learning. Byron Jackson would be the person to contact about that. And there's so many different things. Like one group's working with the jails and all different kinds of activities that I should know, but I can't think of. Communication.
And do you do any networking with other classes, like from the high school, that are doing that type of stuff, or is it all kind of pretty on your own?
We feel slightly on our own, except my department, Health and Community Services, is very involved with Team Chapman. So we've been trying to coordinate our service activities through Team Chapman and Chapman Elementary School, so that we are based in serving that community. So that's been really a nice
Team Chapman's
partnership.
involved in all kinds of stuff.
Right, and they have, part of our department is a grant with Team Chapman to do health education, so it's been really a great partnership. We've done a lot of different things in the last couple of years. I think this is the last year of the partnership. Thank you, Richard.
Oh, thank you. So this is Love and Oven Bagel Company, and I guess I hear there's been some changes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what happened? What's going on?
Well, the bakers got together and he wanted to sell, and they bought them.
And this happened in just the last couple of weeks?
They just opened Monday.
Monday was their first day.
All right. So are you one of the bakers?
No, we're the parents.
All right. So it's your kids that bought it?
Our son was one of the bakers.
They got, what, about 3 partners.
All right. So how long has Love and Oven been going?
Oh, I don't really know. I think it's been quite a while, though. They've been up in Paradise for a long while.
It's been up there quite a while. I couldn't tell you how long.
So are they planning any changes, or is it going to be pretty much what they've come to expect?
They're starting to bake French bread and rolls and quiches and what's that other stuff they got?
They've got all kinds of things up there. They've got the deli sandwiches. They've got good sandwiches if you go in there for one. And
So they're up in Paradise. You can walk in. They have store hours.
And they're from 6 to 3 daily.
daily, every day of the week.
Do they have coffee too? Or
Coffee, all kinds of coffee,
Love it.
all kinds of tea.
and all kinds of bagels. She's been on before.
Talking trash about what's in vegetables. No. I think you should interview these two with a little
Yeah, that's a nice logo on
Yeah, but I am asking about 5 days. Sure you do. How many servings of fruits and vegetables do you do every day? Minimum 5. Thank you. Why?
Because it's good for you and it helps to keep you healthy, it helps to fill you up, it gets you your fruits and your vitamins without having to take supplements. And what else? It just decreases your risk for different kind of cancers. It also helps prevent obesity, it helps prevent heart disease, diabetes.
Fiber.
Yes, keeps your GI tract healthy. So you don't get diverticulosis or diverticulitis, which are bad diseases. They're all just good. And they taste good. So why else would you eat?
So how are you guys involved? I know she works for Larry.
I'm her assistant.
Assistant?
Yes.
And so you work out of the Orville office?
I'm BCAC Corporate Extension, yes.
And
I'm the intern.
you're an intern. So you are a student? Or?
I'm a student at Chico State. I'm in the nutrition department.
We're kind of like in different stages. I went to Chico State
got my master's and am now a dietitian, a registered dietitian. Felicia is in the process.
I'm still in school, yeah. I'm a graduate student at Chico. I have a year to go. And then I hope to follow Carol and get my RD.
And then I'm undergraduate, and I have 2 years to go. I'm a super senior, and I want to become an RD when I grow up.
And we're all here now today at this Slow Food Feast. And so all of you guys going to graduate and get slow food projects started in your areas?
That's what we try to do. Yeah, for sure. It was inspiring.
Well, that's a tremendous number of great people from all over here today.
Well, and the thing that Jared was talking about today, the whole, rallying the community behind, not just 5-a-day program and not just, Cindy Wolf's Opt for Kids grant, but it's the whole reaching out to communities and getting, like, today is a perfect example where you've got people coming from all different organizations, but we all kind of care about the same thing, which is eating healthy and reconnecting with the community, which we've lost that connection.
More of a collaboration effort.
Yeah, and I think that there's definitely a need for it and a lot of people that care about it, and so whether it be through your PTA or through your church group or through your Big Brothers Big Sisters organization, you all can do your part because we all have to eat every day. So parents, the next PTA meeting, instead of bringing brownies as a treat, why don't you think of smoothies or think of fruit salad, and next time that church organization that meets on Sundays after Mass, instead of bringing down the traditional coffee and donuts, how about doing a croissant with some fruit stuff in the middle? So there's little ways we all can make those changes in our own little spheres.
And make big changes in the community.
Right, and then what brings you here?
Well, I used to be a farmer.
Okay.
I used to sell at the farmer's market, and I got interested in video. I was organic farmer. I farmed with a horse for a couple of years. I'm trying to get more people interested in going to the farmer's market and buying good local fresh produce. And supporting the cause. It's one of the it's an area where a person can start out with an idea, start out small, start selling stuff and grow, and I just think that the farmers markets is one of the most stimulating points of reference in the whole community. So I'm trying to promote it.
There you go. Kate's also working with there's a breast cancer grant.
Yeah, and it's at the Card Center every other Friday. It starts at 9, and it's an ongoing. It's a series where we try and inform people, men or women, doesn't matter, about how they can improve their general diet to help lower the risk of breast cancer. So we have one in Chico, and then on the other Fridays we have it up in Paradise Senior Center. So, and that started 3 weeks ago. So.
And the times for those?
They're both at 9 o'clock. They run from about 9 to 11. And if they call the Card Center or Paradise Senior Center, they can find out which exact weekends we're there, or the Fridays we're there.
And if you want, just to plug that again, actually, there's a flyer that's been blown up right inside the Card Center since they hold classes here on Friday. So if you wanted to get additional information,
and it's also in the Card Center's brochure that they mail out. It's in there.
All right. Thanks a lot. Keep up the good work.
We're going to try.